You let me catch you now. He's decided he's not having a head collar, full stop.
What?
Now he's backed him up one. See? Oh, he's here. So that's the private jobs finished, Bab.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna go and try and help Arch. Arch is a rescue centre. We've known about Arch since we lived here, haven't we? And they're a fabulous rescue.
They do appear on Bargain Loving Brits.
Yes, they do.
Yes, they do.
You've watched them a lot on that.
Watch the bump. Oh.
Oh, there we go.
Here we
So
are.
guys, here it is.
Arch.
I think we'll go in this one.
Is this the right one? Yeah.
And this is a rescue centre for ponies, horses,
Donkeys. Yeah, and they have days where they have
weekends.
like events where you donate and things like that. And there were lots of volunteers.
So like we just said, this is Arch Horse Rescue Centre, and it's near Malaga in Spain. We have been there before. Me and Tanya go to a lot of rescues, really, different parts of the world. We went to them in USA, lots of them in the UK we visited, Canary Islands, all sorts of different places. And if you can donate, guys, just even if it's a little bit, check out Arch on social media. They're on there, and you can see lots of different posts about what they're up to and what they're helping and everything. So yeah, if you can, donate a little bit. Me and Tanya, we never ever, it's a way of us giving back. We never ever charge. It's all done completely free, even the travel, to help, and give back, really, give back to the horse. The horse is everything to us. They give us our living, our happiness, our joy, sometimes a bit of sadness as well, but it's everything to us, the horse, guys. So we do as much as we can to help whenever we've got time anyway. So okay, back to the video.
Turn this off a second.
Okay. Yeah, good. No, really good. Yeah, it was a good little flight, and just it's easy, isn't it, really? Easy to get here. The what? Sorry.
It's as hot as Hades.
It's very. I was just saying to Jill that we've never been in August here, have we? And it's a different sort of heat. But going back to Arch, you founded Arch. I think you were the founder.
Yep.
And that was a long time ago. I mean,
16 years now.
Okay, because I remember we lived here for a little while, and I remember you were in full swing then.
Yep.
So 16 years.
And some of you might recognise Jill. She has been on Bargain Loving Brits.
She has been.
Yeah.
And
Usually I'm crying.
I must admit, Jill, I have seen you
Very
cry a few
embarrassing.
times.
Yeah.
oh dear.
But you
And
do a wonderful job.
I would say there's probably been thousands of horses come through in that time.
Yeah, probably.
And it doesn't work out for every horse, but they come to you in shocking condition, and your plan is to get them well, and then to find adopted homes for them. And the art, I think, is placing them to the right homes.
Absolutely.
And it's all like volunteers and
volunteers.
Mostly volunteers.
Yeah.
We have a couple of employees. We have to. I mean, at the moment, we've got something like 27 horses.
Wow.
27.
Well, I think
Wow.
so. I haven't counted them this week.
Guys, and this is all voluntary. So another important thing, guys, because if nothing's ever done about the shocking state that people allow these horses to get in, they have to be prosecuted. And you make sure you've got a legal team. So it dissuades people.
Yeah.
Now the horse I'm about to attempt to catch and get a head collar on, look, this is him here, guys. Is the grey there? You can see the state he was in when he came, and you won't recognise him in a minute. You saw the clips at the beginning. He was on death's door. I know one of those three there died when they went. Arch travelled 5.5 hours to rescue these horses, and Jill was telling me there was dead horses in this paddock. So things were desperate, but with good feed, good care, other than the fact he cannot be caught. So it's something needs to change now, guys. So that's why, I'm so convinced I can do it. That's why I've gone to do it. I'm going to do what I can in the heat to try. it's the last stop really for this horse. You know, I need to be able to help and get a head collar on and test out where he's at. Is he safe and all of that sort of thing. So yeah, I mean, look at him there, guys. Unbelievable. Now I want to give somebody some credit here, guys. This is Steph. She worked for Arch. She's a farrier. Unfortunately, she's not there now. But when this particular horse came, I mean, he looked terrible, didn't he? He was near death's door. But he had quite a good relationship with Steph. And Steph managed to put a halter on him. And he really trusted her. He's the one, I think, on the far left there. It's not the middle one. I think it's far left. And look at him there. Oh, look at his hips. But anyway, Steph, who you can see here, he trusted her to a certain extent, and she was able to get a head collar on him. I don't know exactly what she managed to do with him, but she did get a head collar on him. So that's good, and that's a feather in Steph's cap. Like I say, she's not there now, but he can trust somebody, which is comforting, really. Now, I know a lot of people will think, surely after this amount of time you'd be able to catch a horse. And, you know, I can understand people thinking that, but this is a very different, he'll blast through the fencing if you put too much pressure on him. He's got a paddock there, which it's too dangerous to rope him there. He has avoided capture so often, so many times, that he is convinced now that's how he survives the day. Now, obviously, lots of people have gone down there and tried to help, guys. There's other trainers. Now, almost as a last resort, there's something called, there's a system called the trust technique. I think the guy's called David French, and I've been told they do some great work. Not so much horses particularly, but other animals, cats, dogs, and everything. And even the trust technique spent so much time sitting and trying to see whether he would come to them, and even that wouldn't work. So you can see how desperate really things had got, and you know, Jill, and the amount of money it keeps costing, because these horses, they come in, they spend a lot of money with vets and everything else and good feed, get these horses to where they're healthy. They have to go then because it's such a wide area. Horses come in every day. I mean, I think 10 horses came a couple of days before we visited. So, yeah, things are not good. And even the trust in fact, I know people will ask me about the trust technique. I'll show you a little bit of what that is. Some people might want to look into that kind of thing. So I'll just show you a little clip of that.
Before finding this loving home, this sweet pony was used for experiments. No wonder she didn't want to be caught and had no trust. Using the trust technique, we reduced her reaction to the point where she could be stroked and have her head collar placed back on properly. Stage 1. Reduces the thoughts and feelings of any animal until they are very relaxed and peaceful with you.
So that's called the trust technique. David French, you know, have a little look at it. But in this case, it didn't really help.
This particular horse, he was
No,
5.5 hours away.
This horse here, I've just asked the name of this lovely Andalusian horse, it would be. And I just asked the name of this one, and it's MC. It's MC because MC was on the...
Male castrated. Castrated. Yeah.
He's decided he's not having a head collar, full stop. So, you know, guys, if I can, it would be lovely for him to be able to have a head collar on, be led around, be took to the wash bay, check out about his feet, what's he like with his feet, just so Arch knows really, because we're in a situation now where you can't catch him. You can't do anything with him. Yeah. So guys, I'm going to do my best, and I've got lots of water with me. What else did you bring, Tanya?
I will say that when he was on the video last time, everybody was going, Steve, you need this horse. Send him back to the UK.
He is a bit. I mean, if he's gentle, look, you're going to find a great home for him, aren't you? But you've got to be able to catch him and do something. So, guys, I'm going to have a little break for like 5 minutes, and then Tanya will start filming, and let's see how we get on. Yeah, this is our only demo we're doing this year. Solihull Riding Club. It's a wonderful venue. 6th of September. I hope to see you there. I know Tanya said that we have got spaces left, but because it's a big place, but there's lots of people going to this already. So yeah, hope to see you there. Solihull, that's where I come from. Really looking forward to doing this one. We always do with the Solihull one. So I think people have got the gist of this now. He's convinced he hasn't been caught for such a long time. Now, if pressure is put on him too much, he literally is gone. Okay, guys need to know that. I mean, there has been times when people have tried to join up and stuff, and he literally will crawl out of here, smash through here. So I've got to be very, very careful that I don't over pressurize, and that I do it as stress-free as I can, and that might have to come up a little bit. What? Yes, it was too hot for. I'm just not used to this. To this. No. I need to take these off, guys. He needs to see my intentions. So we'll see now. Hello, mate. So he knows. Is this working now? Yeah. So we're on speaker now. So I'm not going to look directly at any eyes here. So as soon as he looked at me there, I backed off. So we'll go through that. No problem. So I've just shut my eyes for 1 second and got him to face me again. He's loosed his mouth off there, so that's good. That's good. So if he walks away from me, now when he gives me one eye, is when I always say one eye is when I chase, 2 eyes is where I stop. Now that only means one eye if the feet are moving, so his feet have got to move for me to pursue him. Now I'm going to walk into him, shut my eyes, and then just let him sniff me and walk away, right? That's the first thing I'm going to do. I've got to do lots of advance and retreat with him to get him used to me walking up to him. So I'm looking at his, and then walk away from him. Keep this going. So it's the walking towards him. He's loosed his mouth off, and then he's looked at me, so I backed off. So I'll go towards him again. That's it, mate. So I'm just nickering to him a little bit here, and definitely, won't you, mate? Hey, won't you? Huh? Now I'm going to walk away from him to let him regulate a little bit here. I'm going again, a little bit quicker this time. See if he'll take a step towards me. No. Let him keep. Shut my eyes a minute. Try and be as good boy. In and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. Now we'll try him on the other side. So as soon as I went this side, he's moved again. So now that's because during his whole life, really, with human interaction, he would have been attempted to be caught on the left-hand side, and that's why he said, no, you're not catching me. Ask him to move out a little bit. And then tell him how good he is. So it's definitely much better on this side than if I go the other side. That's definite, isn't it, mate? Huh? That's definite. Tina. So I'm on the right hand side here. As soon as I walk round, see, it's the other eye, because everyone's tried to catch him there. See. Good boy. He's telling me this side's not too bad. You see, because no one's tried to catch him this side. So now he's let me do that. I'll just leave him for just to regulate himself a minute. So he's convinced within his life, every breath in him, he saved himself every time and survived the day with people trying to. So he'll go through there. He'll go here, or right. So there, So did you notice that? I noticed that. He starts to hook me up a little bit. He's actually walking towards what he fears about being caught. He's walking towards me there, and that's big. Backed off and shut my eyes, and then I want to approach and retreat, because catching is approach. A lot of people would just go in and try and get it on. You're not cueing any approach. It's the approach. I haven't looked him in the eyes, and I haven't put my sunglasses. I've took my sunglasses off because he needs to see intent.
What about the hat? Because there are some horses that take hats, don't they? You're going to get done.
I always have hat on, but so I'm. If when I approach him now, he considers me, I'll back off, because I want his head to think about coming my way. Yeah. So if I approach him now, you see how his head came. See how his head came towards me? Yeah. Usually it's away. Yeah. So I need him to know that considering me is what, but obviously I've got to go to him in a little while, but right, I need one of them apples now. I need one of my apples. So it's important to just give him lots of breaks. That's why it's a bit boring, this is, but you take the time it takes. Because if it falls down, I've got a foundation I can get back to.
Yeah. I think he's quite an intelligent horse.
Yeah. He's intelligent because he don't let no one catch him. He's got our lunch. He's been let down, and that's it. Yeah. That's a symptom of causes, this is. Yeah. Never just... The only 2 times he's really been caught properly is castrated. Yeah. That would have been a nightmare. And got in a lorry when he's... Yeah. So isn't it remarkable that he's letting me get near like this? Already. It's remarkable. Yeah. The horses are so forgiving. Yeah. That's remarkable to me. Yeah, and they'll even let us strap a dead hide in the saddle, a dead hide on him, and crawl on him like a lion. How do they do that? Tell me that. So I'm gonna, right, he's considered me there. So I'm pushing him here. He'll stop maybe here, consider me, and allow me to hopefully get to the side of him here. There. That's a real lot for him to cope with that. So now he's done that, my arms, I've got to get my arms going a bit quicker, and I'm leaning in now. Before I'm like this, I'm leaning in. So now I've backed him up one step. It's important when he's not near me that he has to move. He has to move when he's not near me. Now I'm going to introduce feed. It might make him more nervous because he might think lots of people have tried and I'm on the same thing. So let's see. Well, that's a good sign. That's a good sign. Now I've used that, he might think I'm going to try and get him now, but we'll see. So I'm going to go in again, see if he can cope. Okay, mate. Okay. Now I'm going to try and back him up a little bit and then chuck it down. I looked at his feet and I backed him off a little bit. I want him to know that I'm trying to control his feet. So I've controlled the forward because I can push him, but I also need to control the back. So he only gets the treat now when he backs up for me, but he won't be taking it from my hand. He can't trust me if I do that, because an elf, I've got to be his elf, he's got to trust me. If I let him keep taking my feed, he'll say, well, you're not, I can't trust you because I can take your feed. It's quite a brain mess with people, but that's basically what's going on. Back him up. Backed him up a step. Now I'm going to do this loads now. Now I've introduced two hands because I've got to use two hands to get the little rope around his neck. Yeah. So how do you think we're doing so far? How do you think we're doing so far? You've seen him enough. Yeah, so you can see sometimes I have to have a bit of feedback to see, am I getting somewhere? I think so. The main thing is the retreat, the approach. I haven't gone for the catch because I want to get the approach, a foundation there, because your staff's got to go in and approach him. So we have to work on.
Interesting that the left-hand side to that.
No, but you do understand why that is.
Yeah, absolutely.
1,000 times or not more, people have tried to put the head collar on that side or took a grab, because you'd take a grab as he goes away. Nah. Obviously, when he's gentled, you leave the one head collar on, and then you practice putting another one over the top 100 times. Yeah. So, it's like trailering. I go to a lot of very extreme bad loaders. I never tempt with feed. They have their feed set up in a manger, in there ready. Right. I've got a foundation now. I've got a foundation. Right. Is there a soft brush anywhere? Guys, as soon as I had a little brush, he is so switched on. He knows when you're carrying something. That didn't make me feel great there. I only went to give him a little soft brush. No, you got something in your hand, he says, I'm off. It's only a brush. It's only a brush. A brush, a brush, a brusher. Brush, a brush, a brusher. Brush, a brusher. A brush, a brush, a brusher. There you go. Now, you will see little edits. Anything you need to see, you will see. I hide nothing, but I think I was about 3.5 hours off by the time we finished. And the videos have to be around an hour. So it will jump now and again, but it'll be periods of time when I'm resting with the horse, or I have to go and have water, or get all the sweat out of my eyes and give him a break, let him have hay now and again. So you see everything, virtually everything that I'm doing, but it's not, you can't watch 3.5 hours of this, but you'll see all the important bits. Now I'm over the moon with how I'm getting on, so I thought it's time to just hold a little string in my hand. As soon as he saw that string, he's gone. He just, oh dear. You let me catch you now. Now I rarely get hurt with these jobs, guys. I'm really quite fast with my timing. He hurt my jaw. I actually, even now, and I have had it checked, it's all right, but yeah, he hurt my jaw there, guys. It's dangerous stuff, this is. See, that one little thing that sort of broke down between us, and he's lost trust again now, but I can get back hopefully to my foundation, get me to face up. Oh, I know, it's lovely. Changes. I'm going through change. But that other side, you didn't see earlier, he's petrified. The other side, petrified, absolutely petrified. I'd worked hard on that, guys, getting him to accept the string and rub him and my two hands, and as soon as I dropped it down and held it, he knew and he was gone. Trust is going a little bit now. So you can notice there now, even in the right eye now, he's saying, no, you're no different. You're just going to try and catch me out of that eye now. So yeah, I'm not saying I'm deflated, but it's not going. I've got to rethink here. Better than running, isn't it? Huh? Better than running. Hmm? Shut my eyes there for a second. See if I can come on this way. Through changes. We're going through changes. We're going through changes. Massive apologies for singing there. I got the mic right by my mouth there, and you can hear it, and it's very low. I'm doing that. Didn't realise anyone would hear it, but it's obviously with Ozzy dying, Ozzy Osbourne. I'd listened to the music Tanya has been playing him a little bit, and watching the series that he did, and that Changes song. I heard it, I think it was played twice, and it just keeps ringing in my head all the time. So I just can't help it while I'm in the moment of trying to catch this horse. So yeah, apologise for me mumbling on songs. How much more are you going to keep going? How much more are you going to keep going? Huh? How much more? Put this on now. So what I'm... Now there's something I noticed there, guys, because I'm having to rethink here a little bit. I noticed that it isn't the panic it was out of the right eye. I'm in his right eye there, and he's kind of okay for a minute, and then he kind of goes off again. So I'm going to try now and change eyes to start getting him to turn in on the right eye and see how we get on with that. That's it. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to change the eyes now. So from now on, I only allow him to face me by turning in from his left eye. There, look, from his left eye. If you look again, from his left eye in. So that's what I've changed here now. Only allow him to turn in on his left eye, and then we'll experiment with that. That's all it is. That's all it is. Good. That's all it is. Right, let him have a drink now. Come on. Boy. Good boy. I thought I'd got, if I was there with that, everything was good, his breathing changed, but as soon as that halter touched his nose, he was gone. Unfortunately, I got my head out of the way then, because again, that could have hurt me. Remember, it weighs a lot, a head does. What happened? And you can see the tail of the halter just touches his knee, and it just shows the violentness of his movements, really, of evading anything to do with rope, strings, halters. And that's what's worked out for him in the past. Good. Now he found a place down in the bottom end corner where, again, he's breathing. I listened to the breathing, everything changed, and he seemed a lot calmer. It happened all of a sudden. All of a sudden, he started getting calm and allowing me to be near him in a better way on that left eye. I say it so often, and I've lived it so often. Maybe the breakthrough from the breakdown is about to happen. What is it about it? Eh? I've got to be careful here, because he's finding peace there, and I'm quite close. So the only place his head can come is this way and knock me out, really. So I've got to be a bit careful. Huh? Look where the halter is. Huh? Good boy. Good boy. Good lad. Good boy. Good boy. Now I had to make a decision here, guys. I've got to put the lead rope around his neck, and every other time I've done it, he's violently, hit his head fast towards me. He can't go anywhere other than towards me there because of that branch, and for whatever reason, he's finding solace in that. So I've got to make a decision now. Do I put my hand over and do I get the halter? And I'm not joking you, I don't show it there, but I am really considering what could happen here. It could be the end of me, and I'm thinking, oh, I've got to do it. Good boy. Good boy. That's it. That's it. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Right. So we'll just let him have. Now, if that's not unbelievable, what is? He just totally said, okay, that's it. Okay, put it on me. He said, I'm ready now. And I took advantage of that and carried on there and just hoped he wouldn't, violently move his head. But yeah, look at him. He's looking me up there. He's kind of following me. So it's like we had a massive breakthrough from a huge breakdown. How's he doing, Dad? So he's just having a chill out now. He's looking very happy. It's for me to go and pack him. So it's the same thing. Just walking down. Wait till he stops.
I can't hear a word now, you see.
No, I'll just explain it.
Okay.
Just explain it.
You got your peanut butter sandwich? I like peanut butter on crackers. Whoa.
It's been so long since he was led. He's frightened to death about being led. But now I've caught him, I'll just walk away from him. Okay, so we got a rope on. Let's see what we got. Will he lead? Yeah. Will he stop? Will he back up? Yeah. Will he turn to his left? Yeah. Will he stop? Will he back up? Yeah. So as soon as he goes to back up, the reason I do the backing so he realises I can ask him to retreat anchor. Stop. Back up.
Good boy.
Come forward. Tell him how good he is. What a great little horse you got. What a great little horse. Look at this now. Look, loosened his mouth. What a cracker. Right, let's take him here. Now I'm taking him like it's nothing, like we're off for a walk down the park now. Stop. Back up. Yes. Lovely. Release him for each foot. Tell him how good he is.
What are you looking at? What's he looking at? The chair? No, surely
No,
not.
he's looking at this rope.
Oh, okay. Good boy.
So he's pretty good there, that side. Go the other side. See how good he is this side. Now he's caught. He prefers you on the left side. It was a catching thing. Now he's caught, so you will have to probably do a lot this side. Yeah. Yeah, this side. Look, I mean, he'd probably lower his head a little bit for us here. See if we can relax him a little bit. I don't You can wet it a bit. Only wants a little bit in a thing just to.
Bit of grain wet in a bucket.
Yeah, just so I can let him.
Any sort of terrapin will do.
And I'm judging how he's going to eat it. If he chomps into it, it's a nervousy. If he chews on it nice, it's a really good sign. So that when the staff catch, they get just a little bit of grain. But only when you've caught, not to catch. If that makes any sense. With these nervous horses, I do a lot of head lowering, and they get so with it that when you think it, they drop their heads down on your knee and stuff because they relax then with their heads down, you know? Yeah, look at this. Yeah, lovely. Now what might help, think about what might help.
Me giving it to him.
Yes.
Perfect. So you come in here then, don't be upset if he runs from you. So you just give him that then. There you go. And then I'll rub on him. And he's eating in a nice way. Sometimes when they chomp down and they're eating out of nerves, but he's not, so that's okay.
Nasty fly. Somewhere. Maybe.
Just rub him a little bit. And just like it's nothing. Yes, good. Watch your head in case you always lean your chin back. Yeah, I've seen it. You have to be very careful having your head near him to start with, because he'll wipe someone out. That's it. Just keep yourself back. Well done, well done. Brilliant. Lead him round again, and then we're going to take him. Yeah, but I just want to move him around a bit more in here.
There's a gate shut. You can't get out anyway, can he?
Well, Jill thinks he'll just head back here, which she's probably right. We'll lead him up and down a bunch of times,
Okey-dokey.
so he's used to that. It's going to help, no end for moving him, innit?
Isn't it?
So we're going to take him for a little walk.
No, panic.
Watch yourself then now.
My car is in short.
So what I'm going to do is stop him, back him up.
Hello, Auntie.
Good boy.
Hello, gorgeous. I know. Nice to see you. Yeah.
What a nice look in his eye now. I just did look in his eye, and it's.
Yeah.
Remember that lowering of the head? Looks it all my life.
Yeah.
Good boy.
Oh, you'll be able to have him real nice. And look at that. Right, so come on then.
Good boy.
Come on this side. Just rub on him. Don't be upset if he goes away. Just don't be sensitive. Just let him sniff.
Elvis. You gotta love a donkey.
Of course you can. Just these three in here might just be a little. I think they'll be all right. These are all ex-stallions.
Are they?
So they might be a bit interested.
All these horses that's been rescued. Lovely. Donkeys. Good boy.
He leads nice. And he stops nice. He doesn't come past, but if he just stops and hands up a little bit, look at his feet, touch him back, give him a little rub. So just sort
Good boy.
what a lovely thing.
You feel now the echo is on. You feel like you can really help him.
You lead him round. Look, just lowering the head as much as you can, look.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of pressure and take it off.
Yeah.
A little bit, look at that. A little bit of pressure, take it off. A little bit of pressure.
Good boy.
You can manipulate where he puts it. There. So I've put the little bits in that you can continue. And we got to try and... We'll take him back now. And then I've got to try and put another head collar on.
Yeah.
But what I'll do first is let him go, unclip, and then catch him again.
Yeah.
What his feet will be like.
Has he had his feet
Gotta
done?
watch.
Not since I've been here in February.
Yeah. I'll just go around him with the brush and see where he accepts. So this side is more wearing now that he's caught. I have got to watch how far I go.
Of course, yeah.
To not lose him.
We're not overcooking people.
But at least I can test for you the safety of his brushing his feet. We'll try on this side. It might be a little bit different on this side. So here, I'm going to keep this going until he accepts this. Keep it going until he accepts it. And that, and then I'll turn him. Does he move?
Makes him feel insecure, he can't run.
His idea.
But if just because I know you're kneeling down, but you wouldn't advise anybody else to kneel down.
No, not at all, not at all. And then see if he'll just go and weight it for me. There, I've got my hole there. So he took the weight off it. Look at him. So I can't do too much more than.
But the halter?
I'll go do the halters and that in a minute. I'd like to just hold that foot up just slightly more.
I've not heard of anybody doing anything with his feet.
Wow, what a night. He could take my head off. And he's just letting me You know what I mean?
Still see it's going to be the difficulty for him and us.
Hey, let me pick that up then.
Yeah, definitely.
Good. Look at you. Look at you.
I just felt there that we'd done enough with him, guys. You have to be careful. You know, he hadn't ate for quite a long time. I could hear his stomach rumbling. I could just feel how much more has he got to keep going, because we'd been at this with breaks, obviously, for like three hours, whatever. So I decided there was so much more I wanted to do. I wanted to see whether he'd take sprays. You know, it's important in the heat to hose him. But I had to call it pretty much not far
I
Don't
after
mind
this.
you singing it, Stephen. I don't think, you know, you singing it, because I don't think anybody...
Jingles. Jingle, jingle. Good boy.
Oh, lad. Oh.
Like it's nothing, you know what I mean? If you can,
Yeah.
like,
Not get involved in it.
yeah.
Yeah.
See, if you went, oh, he's getting
Exactly,
away
yeah.
and all this. Oh, everybody's screaming.
Yeah.
A lot of it's this rope, but I'm trying to deliberately let it all
Yeah,
That's
for
all right.
you.
yeah. The amount of thoughts going through that little grey head.
Oh,
my goodness.
Aren't they? Yeah.
He'll be zonked now. You'll
what I'm
just
trying to
be
do
zonked.
is make him think it was a wonderful experience. He's had lovely treats. He's been for a walk, see the others. He's been doted on by everybody.
Look, he's going, look. He's going. Oh,
Tell him that he's beautiful.
yes. Very handsome boy, MC.
That haven't made any sense to you. Look at that.
No, I can't stress enough for the staff how careful they have to be. The slightest wrong move with a rope and he throws his head violently. They've got to be careful. They've got to. Without a rope, you saw earlier, I could get close to him really quickly by getting him to hook up to me. I could put my two hands around him. Everything's fine. It's ropes that are really bothering him to a violent escape with his head. So yeah, they've got to be careful. I hope when they watch this video, they take note of that.
Message out just to say everybody just
Do it now.
wanted to make it.
So if he loses one of these,
Yeah.
then you've got to get another one on.
Okay.
With me. For now.
No, I hate leaving head collars on. I detest it because they can get caught with them and everything. Excuse me. But this is a situation where when you offset the risks of not having a head collar on or having one on and it come off, then I don't believe the staff are going to be able to catch him with the head collar. That's the hardest thing, is putting that on. And I think they're attempting, they could get hurt in the early stages. You know, hopefully in 2 or 3 weeks, if they've caught him loads and loads of times, then they could take one head collar off, and then eventually, you know, take the last one off. But for now, it's really important those head collars stay on. And I know there's a risk, but there's more of a risk if they come off. And if they come off and they can't get a head collar on, you know, what happens to him then, you know, guys?
We need to see how he ties as
Yeah.
well. Have you got one of your clips?
Got one of your clips, yeah.
Yeah,
He's
well-
not going to be tied up for a while, Steve.
No,
I
but
can
it'd be nice to
guarantee
see. He can just pull back from it.
Yeah.
Try not to eyeball him too much.
So that's the big one for the volunteers, as well as they're watching the head.
Yeah.
I mean, I got to the stage where I was testing him with that, and it wasn't too bad. But someone goes in and
Somebody
like
doesn't know.
zooms in on his head.
Yeah.
He knows they're going to try and catch him. He's
Swing element.
you remember how long he's been doing it? He's convinced this is.
And there again's the danger. Ali only put her hand just in the, it appeared in the right eye, and it was if there was someone stood there,
that's all right.
it's a violent hit from that head.
Yeah, and lovely. Just a little stroke, no patting him. I wouldn't pat this all, so just stroking. Definitely just stroking. You need for Ali to catch him. No. And then ask him to back up. Go underneath here. Just touch him back. Pull back a bit on this, look. As if you were gonna, look at his feet. Touch him back. Touch him back. Touch him back. A bit more. No, give me speed. Give me speed now. Perfect. You released perfect. You've got to, for me now, confidently just walk him up to the car and back. If he gets away, it doesn't matter.
He can't go
All right,
far.
so just lead him and just give him a rub up there like it's nothing. And then remember, he's quite connected to me at the moment out here. How's that feel to you? And he will jump about now and again, but if you've got a bit of a long line like that, then he's got time to get out your way. And then bring him back here. I'll hold him and you give him some more feed. Right? There, give him a little rub, just a little rub. No, give him to me, you give him feed. He's going to love you.
Extra supper. Yeah.
I don't think he's ready to go to anyone new yet, yeah.
No, they're not ready to take him yet.
No.
They want to come down and see him
People need to do it. Yes, I know what you mean.
because they want
Say you want to get him a bit safer,
I'm
lead him
still
around.
up at the stables
farrier
because we've got somebody coming and training one of the horses.
until they meet
I
him.
think I would probably be home by about 5 o'clock. Is that all right?
That's all right, mate.
And the one last thing I really needed to do, and it's going too far really with this horse, but I had a feeling there was a chance he was going to be a pullback horse because he's so frightened of ropes. So I wanted to check with my safety tie, which makes it safer as long as you know how to use them, to make sure that he didn't have a violent panic and pull back, which is very, very dangerous. It will pull fencing down. It will just, people can get really badly hurt from it, and it can hurt him as well. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to check his response to when the lead rope goes tight, when he knows he's tied. So I wouldn't say to anyone try this at home unless you know what you're doing. It's really a trainer's thing. We've had a lot of experience of it. But have a look.
What I'm going to do now, I'm going to put a bit of pressure on this, look,
Yeah.
because you'll know if he pulls back. Often a horse that's this nervous about being caught and pulling is a pull-back horse, which means if you tie him, he's going to pull back. So I'll now test if he is,
Yeah.
because I'm going to let the pressure come in now,
Okay.
push him back. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So now we'll know. Does he come forward or does he panic and go that way? But it will come all the way out.
Now that's what I'm talking about, guys. That's a pullback horse where the pressure comes on the lead rope, and because the string will break, he gets convinced if he pulls hard enough in a panic, as that string breaks, he gets his feet movement back, fight or flight. At the second now he's fighting, now he's in flight, fight or flight, and that's when he calms down, when he's got his legs back. So you can teach them to be pullback horses by tying them to string. But I'll need to check that now.
Okay, so.
Perfect. Good boy.
So good.
Now, I can't tell you how good that made me feel. Look, he's gone into full pressure and he's released himself by going forward with his feet instead of panicking and being a pullback. Now, obviously, that will need to be checked time and time and time again before they tie him properly. But with these safety ties, so that it prevents the chance of damage.
You see there? He came forward.
Yeah.
Tell him how good he is.
Good boy.
So I'm going to obviously test it again.
Yeah.
What can help sometimes, now I've tested it without, is have a hay net,
Yeah.
because you can leave them tied then.
Yeah, and they can.
Watch them, but he will get so much better. And if he's tied, you can practice advance and retreat.
Yeah.
Just come to him and rub on him and leave him. Come to him, rub on him, leave him. You might be a lot more settled tied.
Yeah.
So we'll go again here. Let him feel the end of it. Let him feel the end of it. And then
Good boy.
there. We don't need to overdo that. Those are invaluable because they'll give you the confidence to go up to him tied.
Yeah.
And I would actually leave him tied for a period. Because if you test this out a few times,
Yeah.
me as well, I don't want to keep going now.
No.
Test it, then you can tie him safely somewhere on a cliff.
Yeah.
In the shade.
in the
Yeah.
shade,
Just
and
leave him.
then come and approach, retreat, rub, groom, but never try and do his feet
No.
tied. That has to be done where he
hear
can
you.
move.
Yeah.
So now I can undo that, and I can let you come in here now, and then lead him around, and rub him now and again. He's got to get used to you in there now. Lead him around like it's nothing. Now and again, you'll stop him, you'll rub him.
This is Elvis. Elvis was rescued.
Gotta tell you this quick story about this donkey, guys. Tanya's got a thing with donkeys. She loves donkeys. And this one's called Elvis. And he's only been there 2 days. And the story is, it's a true story. He's found wandering on a highway. And what has been found out since, he was used for carrying drugs over the mountains. And there was a bust of the place. So they quickly let him go. And he just wandered down and was going off up the highways. So he was not moonshine as such, but yeah, he was a drug smuggling donkey. And now he's at the rescue. So yeah, how interesting that is. Elvis is his name.
He's only been here 2 days.
So we left Arch, guys. We left Arch. Everyone was so happy, but deep down the back of my mind, it was bothering me a little bit how things would be the next day without me being there. So I did have that on my mind, to be honest. But anyway, we were so hungry, and Tanya had been going on about pill prawns. Now, I don't know if you know what that is, but it's a speciality in Spain. And it's like a spicy, bubbling prawn dish, and it is beautiful, to be honest. So I said, do you fancy your prawns? So that's why we went. And there's a little bit about that. Then I'm going to Tina's the following day, and you'll see what takes place there.
Gambas pill.
Telling you, it's bubbling.
Yeah, that's nice. Prawns and garlic. And bread.
And this is the following day. We went up to see our friend who when we lived in Spain, we lived opposite her, Tina Roscoe, and Tina looks after a lot of these rescues, mainly end of days really. And she has a horse called Elma, which I'll explain about in a minute. But we got there and I asked how things were going with the horse. She hadn't heard. And while we were there, a horse turned up, an Arch rescue horse turned up as Tina's next horse that she has to look after. So we were there and we just saw the horse arrive. I didn't know anything about it, and you'll just see the horse unloading a little bit about this horse now. And here's Tina's new rescue horse from Arch. There's Tina, look. And they stay with Tina, most of them until the end of days, with Alma. So I haven't seen this one. I don't know what this one's going to look like when he or she comes out, but it'd be interesting. Did you say the horse was?
Paloma.
Paloma.
And she's 26.
26. Do you know much about the history of this one, Teen?
This is the lady who adopted her.
Oh, okay.
And she's been with them 10 years.
Wow.
But her companion died because of the
Oh.
the granddaughter Tia. So
Wow.
I'm gonna. Oh, she's lovely. So I'm
Wow,
gonna
Teen.
let Tia follow.
Your new horse.
We've got too many cars in the way to get round, so we'll just wait a minute.
You were a rescue as well, weren't you?
Tina found him on the bins and she carried him home on the horse, and he's been here ever since, and he's now 12.
You're 12 now.
Yeah, he's a good boy.
I remember him when he was...
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's going to meet Alma.
Hola, adios.
This will be interesting.
So I'm just gonna put a little bit of hay out.
Yeah, lovely.
Do it,
Yeah.
'cause she's
Close the gate.
yeah, I'll just leave Tia with her.
So there's Alma there. Alma. Lovely Alma. And I won't show you for too long, but it's end of days, most rescues with Alma. And there you go. I won't show you for too long because it's a bit upsetting. And here's Alma from years ago when I lived near Tina, and I used to ride Alma, did a little bit of training of her. she is one special horse. She never beats up any of the horses she looks after. She's a 1 in a million. And honestly, guys, she was a rescue herself. She was came off the side of a mountain, and that's quite a while ago. Look, 'cause I was just 50, and that's when we lived, and that's actually at Tina's place there. And I had a couple of horses there, Nita, and that's Alma there. Tina was working on some softness that I'd kind of put in there. And this is the first ride on Buzz, a little quarter horse I took there with Nita. And that there is Dan. You don't see Dan on a horse very often, but yeah, he's on Nita there. Dan, a long time, I think this is 12, 13 years ago. And that's a lovely picture. That's me and Tina. We used to ride out a lot. And that's Nita and Alma there. So on this trip, guys, we've done a few horses. It had been very hot for me and for Tanya, really. But we'd had a great trip, very successful. Still didn't know how it had gone with the horse at Arch that you just saw me catch. So I was a bit unsure, but I always promised Tanya when we go away, we have 1, hopefully 2 days where we chill out. Tanya loves the beach, and it was quite late actually. I think it was about 6, 7 o'clock, and it was still warm, and we managed to get down the beach, and then we went for a nice meal after.
Buzzing. Really buzzing on the beach. This is Fuengirola.
The lifestyle.
What you had?
Hot and sour soup.
Oh.
You know you got to have that to start a Chinese off. I enjoyed mine.
Well,
Do you want me to give me one?
Yeah, try one of those.
Let me try one.
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
So I've got duck in orange sauce.
Your favourite?
I've got some really crispy chips. What have you got, Bob?
I got beef and and onions and bamboo
Oh, have you?
and carrots.
Lovely. You going to eat all your rice, or are you going to let me have a little bit?
€10 per person, and that includes
So
the
£9
starter.
English per person.
£8.65p in pounds,
Yeah.
and that is for your starter, your main course,
And a sweet.
And a sweet.
Right.
You're sweet enough, my love.
I wish. But you never have a sweet, so I got 2 sweets. And just like that, Tanya. That was awesome.
Well, I probably ate a third, and you ate 2/3.
No, I never.
Oh, 100%.
I forgot we got a sweet in with the
And I don't normally eat sweets, but I like the cream. It's called a flan in Spanish, and it's basically a cream caramel. But it's my favourite, so I'm going to eat it.
It's called flan.
Yeah, they call it flan. But
It's in a mason jar.
in a mason jar. Yeah, it's
Oh, you got a bit of ice cream, that'll do.
Yeah. Well, that was lovely, wasn't it? Everything was amazing. Even the company.
What are you after?
Only a little place in Spain.
You want a place in Spain?
My little place of heaven.
Put it on your lottery list.
No, I'm manifesting it.
Are you?
Yeah. What do you reckon?
You never know.
You never know.
Now, we've received this little video. I am absolutely chuffed, and I'll just voice over it now. Ali's doing absolutely amazing. Look, he's hooking her up now. If you notice, she's doing so well to just relax, which she did say in the message she was being petrified doing this. But I think he's filling in slightly for if she is, because he'll know her heart's beating, and it's as if he's saying, no, don't worry now, we're all right. But you'll see here, Ali walks around towards the back of him. He actually faces up, disengages, and picks her up again there, look. So he's preferring to be with her than flee now, which a lot of that come from the breakdowns and the breakthroughs that I had with him. But just the look on his face here, guys. Just the look on his face. You know, Ali's really, really confident. I did mention about the sunglasses, and Ali laughed and said they're my reactor lights, I can't see without them. But he's okay even with that, isn't he? So, but yeah, I was really pleased with seeing this. I'll just fast forward it a second. I couldn't feel anything she did here. Led him around. I have fast forwarded some of it, but led him, backed him up. Didn't give him any feed to catch him, but gave him some nice feed out of there. Look, out of the bucket. No, brilliant. I'm just hoping everything continues. That's the end of the video, guys. It's just over an hour, so I can't really put much more than this in it, but just look at him there. He just looks like chilled, with the world a bit more here, but it's a long way to go. There are going to be ups and downs. He's going to take it's going to take a lot for him to trust people, so he's safe to be around, really. So what will happen now, lots of handling, lots of being kind to him, but also asking him to do things with his feet. He's got to be respectful still, and he'll gain confidence from people, from the handlers, by asking him to be respectful of our space. So there's a lot of work to do, and then obviously there's the feet, and I have said don't do too much with the feet straight away, because he will dread being caught. You know, if you start doing too much, you need a foundation now of him wanting to be caught, so that once that's good, so you've got something to fall back on, then start doing the things that he doesn't want to do. He doesn't want his feet picking up. He's worried about that, and other things as well. So obviously spraying and hosing, don't do things like that till he can be caught well, led around, everything's good. You can brush him all over, that'll take a while, and then start doing the feet, because you don't want him dreading being caught. So I think that's the end of it. I have no idea how it will all go. I feel fairly confident. I think Ali's doing a great job. She really, that settled me watching that, because it does mean something to me and Tanya for these things to work out. So that's it, guys. Happy trials to everyone. That's another video done. And if you can like, share, comment, that really helps us. If you learned something from it, enjoyed it, we try to make them as entertaining as possible, because you're giving your time up to watch them, and that really helps us. So yeah, that's it then, guys, and see you on the next one.